Okay, welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 20 Arsenal Career Mode. We are brought to you by VendettaSportsMedia.com. Make sure to follow us where you can. Follow me, your host, Trey Dauber. And of course, hit the subscribe button. We've gotten a couple subscribers here. We hit 60. Things are looking better. So I appreciate that. If we can keep continuing to up that number, that would be fantastic. Anyway, we jump in here with a little highlight video against Everton. They actually put up a decent little fight here. Only 2-0. It was difficult to score. I played most of the backups, except for I put in a couple starters as subs. So I threw in Pogba at the end. I threw in Mbappe at the end. But Timo Werner continues to be very good. Mbappe capped off the 2-0 victory with a 90th minute goal here. I'm not quite sure why this happens, but you'll see the entire highlight video. I don't know why they're clipping so many Everton things. It didn't seem like they had as many shots as we did, but according to FIFA 20, hey, I guess Everton controlled the game here, because that's pretty much what they show for a big portion of the highlight video. Didn't even show my first goal. I don't know why. Can't control it. Everton, not bad though. I was kind of impressed with Moise Kean. He can play a little bit. He may have to be a target eventually. I don't know how many years we'll do this for, but now that we're in the second season, this is kind of what the roster we're going to be dealing with. So anyway, after this little dirty hit from Digny, we will get to see the 90th minute goal here from Mbappe. Long pass ahead in the air. Don't normally do that, but I was running out of time. I wanted to get it up quick, and it worked out. So Mbappe gets a goal there in the 90th minute, caps off a 2-0 victory. I will make sure to show you this Timo Werner goal here. Don't know why they didn't show it, but he had a little bit of a breakaway, and he caps one in. Perfect ball placement there. Good banger job. Good goal there by Timo Werner. He's going to be huge for us. He is going to be enormous for us. Match ratings, blah, blah, blah. Somehow we only had 6 shots, which is interesting. Everton, I was pleasantly surprised. They're actually like legit. It was crazy. I'll tell you what, Champions League. I got the goosebumps watching that thing. Will Mario Götze play? No, of course he's not going to play. Come on. I got the goosebumps from watching that Champions League thing. Oh, man, I cannot wait. I've been waiting. This is the 33rd episode. We are finally getting into the Champions League after such a long wait. We had to win we didn't have to win. We won the Premier League. We won the Europa League. It's time to cap off what has been such a fun FIFA 20 series. We gotta win this Champions League. First test, we're playing Spartak Moscow. Yep. No words there.
Мы вынуждены попрощаться. Прошу прощения у тех, на чьи вопросы мы не успели ответить.
I do have a little bit of a story. I forget what FIFA it was. It might have been one of the FIFAs that I had, like FIFA 12. I had a career mode with Barcelona, and this was like when I was first learning how to play, and I wasn't that good, and I used Barcelona just to, get my confidence up. I was starting to win games eventually. And we got to this Champions League. And I'll never forget. We were storming past guys. I was starting to get good at the game. And then we played CSKA Moscow. And their roster were just not good. Like, their best player was Honda. And he was like an 80 overall. And they just torched us. It was insane. That CSKA Moscow team from whenever just torched us. I don't know why, but I couldn't beat them to save my life. I could probably play right now. I'd still lose to them. I don't know how Spartak Moscow is. And I'm not really worried. But I think that was kind of funny back in the day. CSKA Moscow. They would kick the shit out of me every single time. I don't think this game is going to be much of a problem, though. We are in the group stage here of the Champions League. The group that we were placed in, Spartak Moscow, is the first team that we're going to play. The other teams in the group, Ajax, not really concerned there. Should be easy. The last team, Borussia Dortmund. That's going to be interesting. I think they're a team that could give us some problems. That's who we got Jadon Sancho from, but they're a pretty solid team. I don't know if they lost anybody, but that should be a fun one when we get to play them in the group stage. We get to some game action here. Starting things out. We come away with a steal. Kingsley Coman passes it up the head to Kev Tierney. Good pass over to Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen, flinging it in the box, and Mbappe gets on the board in the 3rd minute. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful football. Good passing all the way around. Christian Eriksen making a huge impact for the team. Kylian Mbappe continues to be the biggest cheat code in all of cheat codes. The man is too good. He's just too good. If I don't score with him, I feel ashamed of myself. That's how good he is, because the man is just putting on a clinic in every single game. If you don't have Kylian Mbappe on your team, you made a big mistake. We continue it here. 13th minute. Paul Pogba. Banger. What a shot. What a shot. PP makes it 2-0. The Frenchmen on our team are too good. Too nasty. Spartak Moscow never had a chance in this one. Let's be honest. They're by far the worst team in the group stage. So we got to make sure to hammer them. And look at the ball placement on this shot. Paul Pogba continues to just be the MVP of this team. He sets everything up. He plays real defense. The middle of the field, he controls it for us. Guy is just a monster. Happy to get him a goal. First of the Champions League. First game of the Champions League. First half, Paul Pogba was a monster, just firing shots left and right. Anyway, into halftime, we take a 2-goal lead. One from Mbappe, one from Pogba.
He's scored, he's direct, creative, and he unnerves defenders.
Moving things right along here. We are now in the 58th minute, about to be 59th minute. Making some passes here. Eriksen gets it over to Pogba. Pogba's running with it. Pogba, banger. Another one. Another one. Another one. Paul Pogba, his second goal of the game, gives us the 3-0 lead over Spartak Moscow. Nothing too surprising here. They are not a good team. We dominated from start to finish. And the other thing that made this game really easy is they didn't press the ball at all. It was kind of like they were okay with just having me attack the whole game. So it was a really fun game to play. Not super challenging. But that's how that game went. Final score, 3-0. We'll take it. Could have been worse. Probably some goals that we should have had. At the end of the day, you can't complain with a 3-0 victory, especially in the Champions League. Pogba, 10 attempts. We were just firing shots at goal left and right. Their goalie actually did a really good job. Probably could have had a couple more. At the end of the day, we finish off the job. 3-0 victory. Match facts here. We had 18 shots on target. Controlled the possession, actually. Really, really good game. Could have been worse, for sure. Could have been worse. But can't complain with that. Some of the other scores around the Champions League, you can see those on your screen there. Nothing too surprising, I don't believe. I gotta say, I love the feature where they have different languages in the game. That's so cool to me. Why didn't Mario Götze play? Why do you think he didn't play? Who is he gonna start over? Why are you asking me this question? Some of these questions. What do I think about Paul Pogba? Yes, he is a hero. He's always been a hero. He's the most important player that we have. Maybe Mbappe. Mbappe's a cheat code, but Pogba's been here since day one. There's a reason why he's our #1 transfer. I mean, what do you want me to say? We killed him. We killed him. Anyway, I'm really excited to show you guys the Champions League. We're going to finish off this video anyway with action against Southampton. Danny Ceballos with a hat-trick. We win the game 4-0. Two things here. Our reserve unit, hell of a lot better than last year. Danny Ceballos making a great impact. 3 goals. Fantastic performance by him. I cannot wait to show you guys the Champions League. Games against Ajax and Borussia Dortmund should be much more entertaining. We actually got put into a pretty hard group. So, I like that. I like the challenge. I like the competition. Should be very exciting to show you guys that. The reserve unit getting a lot better. Ceballos put on a show against Southampton. Couple other things before I wrap things up here. If you haven't done so already, I can't stress this enough. Please hit the subscribe button. Another thing, if you're watching this video, comment. Leave us a comment. Tell us what I can do better, what I'm doing bad, what you like, what you don't like. I just posted some NBA videos today. Hopefully plan on posting those more frequently. If you like those, make sure to like those and comment. Anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. We're going to continue it right along in the Champions League. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Until next time, we will see you soon.